gifted you? What are you doing? What skill has the Lord endowed you with? It doesn't matter what kind of skill you possess. The Bible says that the gift of a man will bring him before kings. I want you to put your heart into that skill. Put your heart into that work, that gifting that God has given to you. Do it differently from every other person. And I trust God that that gift God has given to you, will bring you before kings. It will bring you before great men. When I was in Lagos, I heard of a testimony of a particular woman in that year. I know her personally. I know the woman personally. But when I didn't see her in the spot where she used to sell granite, I started asking. It was there and then the testimony of that woman came out. And what is her testimony? That woman sells groundnuts in bottles. She ties in nylon. She sits at the corner of the street. She doesn't even have a shade, just a corner of the street with one small umbrella. Then, I was young then. That's where she sits. She sells her groundnut. Every time you pass, you meet that woman. But we don't know how she prepares her groundnut. It was so nice. It tastes different from every other person's own. It tastes nice, very nice. That woman consistently, from year to year, from month to month, from week to week, she's always at that place. Anytime you pass, she's there. So, from the story from the person who told me her testimony, he said one of the days a woman contacted her. That woman, the husband was working with the then governor of the Lagos State. He was in one of his cabinets, and they were going to have foreigners come from outside the country for a conference, for a meeting. So, and they were looking for somebody that would supply good sweet groundnut. And that woman came to mind. The man was discussing with the wife, and the wife said, "Ah, you don't know that sweet groundnut we used to buy every time. Buy, you were asking me why don't I buy?" That woman can make groundnut for us. She can do it. So that is how this woman was contacted to produce groundnut in a very large quantity. She made the groundnut, she supplied the groundnut, and she made a lot of money. That was what changed that woman's life, her story. A locally made groundnut from the street was eaten by foreigners, expatriates, by big men, by kings in the palace, in the government house. Why? Because somebody had a skill and stick and did it more differently or different from every other person, and she stood out. That is how that woman relocated from that place. She became a brand. She didn't stop. She started doing it at a higher level. The government, the Lagos State government employed her, gave her a permanent employment outside her business. So what am I doing saying this morning? Be encouraged. It doesn't matter what you are doing. We all cannot be doctors. We all cannot be lawyers. Whatever skill the Lord has given to you, don't say I didn't go to school. Work on it. Improve on it. Pray that the Lord Almighty will bless the work of your hands, will cause the work of your hands to stand out. Then you will see how God will bless you. So many of us read different things, but that is not where we were called. That's not our gifting. When I was a little girl, my heart desire was to be a journalist. When I see in those days, on TV, in NTN News, where those broadcasters, those women read, I felt, oh, this is what I want to be. But am I a journalist? Am I a journalist? No, I am not. I am not. I didn't study it. I ended up studying something entirely different. But what's my passion? What's my skill? I'm a caterer. I enjoy it. That's where my strength is. It doesn't matter the amount of catering job you want to give to me, I am capable. That's where my strength is. That's where my power is. That is where my gifting is. That is what God has endowed me with. So, whatever the Lord has blessed you with, are you a carpenter, a plumber, a hairdresser? Are you the child that when you fry akara, everybody wants to eat it? Go on. Put all your skill, all your mind, all your heart to it. Don't be ashamed. Do whatever God has given to you, and you will see the Lord People, kings, men, great men will come and locate that skill that God has given you. The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. His face shine upon you. The Lord bless the works of our hands and cause us to stand out. Stay blessed and bye.